chasing dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream.
Hello, good morning, and happy Saturday. How the hell are you? I am in a spicy mood. Just a warning right now. Hello, Free the People. Hello, gorgeous Lori. It's so good to see you. Hello, middle of nowhere. If I was his wife, I'd be filing divorce papers. Same. Imagine supporting your bum-ass husband. She sounds like Foodie Beauty, to be honest, who talks shit on the internet all day. And he's like, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get into that though. Okay, Shauna, hey gorgeous. Hello, Satan. Hello, Moonface. Kimmy. Hello, Kimmy. Candy. Lindsay. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Catty Kitty. All right, I think I said hi to everybody. I'm still kind of sick. I feel like Foodie Beauty just sitting here and talking and like I'm already out of breath. But all right, we have a lot of shit to talk today. The first thing I want to get out of the way is Carrie, who won't leave me the fuck alone. Carrie, I am sorry that you have nothing else going on. I am sorry that you are clearly unmedicated and in need of therapy and might be on something again. I'm really sorry, but like, I don't have time for your BS. So whatever you have to say about Anja, I just met her. You were friends with her up until a few weeks ago, right? So everything she did, you were fine with up until a few weeks ago. The things you are mad at me about, I cannot control. I'm sorry Shanny gave me a wrench I didn't ask for. I'm sorry Anja came into my chat yesterday. I don't know what you want from me, but I am so sick of your fucking BS. Stop tagging me. I don't care. I don't have time like you do. I think the internet is making you insane and you need to log off. Okay? Stop tagging me. I'm not in the mood. Okay, moving on from that. I don't even know. I am so sick of that crazy lady with the ill-fitting dentures. Like, I am so sick of her. Yo mama got forced off the internet by his wife. He's blaming it on Girl World. We have a proof, a clip of Yaba calling his wife. Well, we don't hear the phone call, but we hear what she says and how the convo goes down. It turns out Yo mama does not work. So what I knew from before, this was months ago though, right? He was fired as a security guard and his parents had to employ him. So apparently, I don't know why he no longer works for his parents, but all he does is sit in that garage all day while his wife goes to work and takes care of children. Like, I just think of all the shit he talked about. I don't need this. You guys think I need this YouTube money. The funny thing is, I don't need this YouTube money. You needed the YouTube money, and now your wife made you get off the internet. What the fuck are you gonna do? I guess at least like you're lucky you got $1,000 from the people you called predators and pedophiles. Remember those guys? I hope you can stretch that far. Walmart has some really good deals. Target does too. Well, Target's a little more expensive than you can afford right now. You better stick to Walmart. And you know how you made fun of me for shopping at Ross? I think you're going to have to start shopping there now, buddy. I don't know what you're going to do. We have a lot of shit to talk over on Twitter. I think Foodie didn't do anything yesterday other than defend Yo Mama. And her community post made me mad in itself. Like, she's like, imagine calling somebody's wife. What a loser. Foodie, you had Missy Moo contacting people who worked on my kitchen for 2 fucking weeks. Like, the nerve of you being outraged. The nerve. I don't know. The internet's going insane. Target is out of it. Hey, Target, yeah, Target's too expensive. Target is like Nordstrom to him right now. I don't know. He can't afford it. That's what I do know. Most of our 99-cent stores went out of business in California. He can't even shop there. I don't know what he's going to do. The job market is dead as a doorbell. And what is he going to put for his qualifications? He got $1,000 from, he got Employee of the Month from somebody he considers to be a pedophile. Please hire him. I mean, what is he going to do? Ross is hiring. Ross is always hiring. Walmart's always hiring, especially during the holidays. They need cashiers. Disneyland. You could work at Disneyland, Joe. You could be Mickey Mouse. Oh my gosh. And I know they pay well to be a character. You could be Mickey Mouse. Oh my God. That would be perfect. He has a lot of members. He could own, I think he pays a couple grand each month. Wow. He could be a gnome. Yes. He could be one of the 7 dwarves. Oh my gosh, Jovan, Disney. It's the way to go. And then I know, okay, so I used to work at Disneyland like a long time ago when I was a teenager. I worked on the Pirates. That was the ride I worked on. Anyways, I happen to know if you work there, you get like X amount of free tickets a year you can give to your friends and family. You get free and all year, anytime you want to go. Jovan, so you could take the kids and the wife. That could be your date night. Okay, you guys, while we don't like him, I'm glad we helped him figure out his new career. He has members. Your mom is a lazy bum. All right, I think I've yapped enough. I'm going to yap more. Let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. And then we'll continue to talk shit over there. Where did we leave off yesterday? I don't know. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Okay, we saw this, right? Hold on. By the way, I tried to turn me down. So if I play these clips and you can't hear them, you could just turn them all the way up and hopefully I won't be like killing your eardrum. But I think we need to start the morning off with Julia, Yaba's impersonation of Julia. I think it's the cutest thing ever. Aaron sent it to me and I don't know. I've played it, I don't even know how many times, to be honest.
Whiff of it. Do you see her? She's like, I cannot believe this shit. Hold on.
The smell. I can't even describe it. I wish I could describe the way that this woman's breath smells to you guys, but I can't do it. It's so bad. I can't even breathe. My butcher's smells better than my mom's breath. It is so bad. You know what? If there is a God, God would take me now because that's how bad it is. Oh my God, stop kissing me. Please, for the love of God, unhand me.
You gonna go get the pigeons? Oh,
Oh my God, I'm gonna poke your eye out. I promise. I am going to put a fucking eye out if you don't unhand me, woman. Get off of me. Immediately.
Oh.
Somebody give me a bat.
She doesn't want her tree.
God, poor Julia. Thoughts and prayers to Julia. Whiff.
Okay, if Yaba does this all the time, I might have to subscribe. I will subscribe just for the cat voice because it gives me life. It gives me life. I don't know why I did this other than to be petty. I said gorgeous teardrop, woof. But I really just wanted to show you guys. I found this, I don't know what the kids call them these days, memes, GIFs, I don't know, I probably say those wrong too. But I found this GIF or GIF or whatever the fuck it is, and it looks just like her. Hold on, I gotta find it. Well, that one too. Does this not look exactly like Teardrop? Twins, right? Same eyeshadow, teeth, the wrinkles. I mean, okay. Anyways, a basset hound what? Under eye bags. Hey, old wrinkly wiener. Anybody else I would be nice to? I'm actually a girl's girl. I just don't like Foodie Beauty or her weird, creepy ass people that hang out with her. I think they're all animal killers and PDFs and all the bad things. So I don't feel bad for making fun of her. Fat Cow said, oh, there's a lot of Amberlynn Reed stuff. Like this was going around everywhere. Amberlynn was okay, so I didn't watch the whole Destiny and Beck collab. So you guys who did, or who know more than me, I don't know who Amberlynn was texting this to, right? But she said, I was trying to do the trash and Rarity got out. She was outside for like 20 minutes in the pitch dark. I ended up getting her, but it's impossible to do the trash by yourself. So I didn't get it done. If it was just one bag, I could do it, but it's like 12 and I'm super overwhelmed. How do you let 12 bags of trash pile up? And why are we taking it out at night? I mean, this sounds like problems that just, you're an adult? I don't know. Barbecue Chicken said 12 bags, bro. I know that place stinks. It has to. 12 bags? And you know those 12 bags are full of washcloths. It has to stink. Fat Cow said the only reason Amberlynn was in Foodie Beauty's live this morning is because she needs all the friends she can get. And the only reason Foodie was nice back is the same. Pretty much. They have no friends. They have to rely on each other. Is this real? No, it's real. Did you see the messages? Oh gosh, hold on. There was one that I literally would think it was fake or some type of parody, a joke, a troll. She said something along the lines of, how on earth is she going to have time to eat peacefully and wander around Target? I don't know the last time I got to wander around or the last time I ate peacefully. Hold on, I'm going to try and find it for you. I feel like it was somewhere around here. I don't know. Hold on. I'm going on a field trip, don't mind me. And I can't look at the chat because if I get distracted, we're never going to finish this live. We'll end up somewhere else and I'll forget what on earth I was looking for. Like I've already forgot right now. I was showing you something. Teardrop. Stay focused, Breezy. Nobody talk to me. Or make a sound. Where the fuck is this message? All right, well, it's somewhere here. But now I'm determined to find it because I'm so far away from where we were. Hold on. And I'm fucking stubborn. Like, I could just turn around and go back, but I'm like, I'm going to find this message, motherfucker, if it's the last thing I do. If it takes me 3 hours, we are finding this message. Oh, no, it wasn't Teardrop. We're looking for Amberlynn. See? Okay. Amberlynn. I don't know. It has to be around here somewhere. We just covered it yesterday. Oh, wait. I feel like I'm trapped. It's around this, right? Yes. Oh, Amberlynn talking about how she hopes somebody doesn't have their baby. And she's so sad that it's a possibility. Then she sends, I think it was Destiny, some erotic poem that I really don't want to relive. Oh, here it is. We probably won't get to Lexington till 7 p.m. How am I supposed to eat peacefully and then wander around Target in such a short amount of time? Okay, so yes, these messages are very real. She was a nightmare to deal with. Okay, hold on. I gotta go. We're not gonna sit here and scroll the old-fashioned way. Let's just save some time. Maybe. Hold on. Ours isn't either. It's not even a super Walmart, though. The super Walmarts are the best. I love me some Walmart. Well, it depends. I hate the people that shop at Walmart because, I don't know, everybody stops in front of me. Everybody is always in front of like what I just want to grab and get. And they take forever. And I'm not one of those nows like, move out of the way, giddy up. Like I just wait patiently for the half hour for them to kindly move so I can get my deodorant that I already know that I want. Like I don't need to sit there and sample all the deodorants. I know which one I want. Anyways, but I love Walmart. I really do. And I love Ross. It's a good time there. And I feel like I could get so many clothes and pajamas and bras for like $100, and you can have a wardrobe for the whole year. I mean, why wouldn't you shop at Ross? All right, we were somewhere around this, huh? Foodie Beauty's chins. We saw this yesterday. Julia Cat. All right, now Breezy is back on track, you guys. It just took 855 years, but okay. So we ended off, or we left off on this one, right? And that's what sent me on my spiral to go find this message. Yes, so this is not fake. Amberlynn Reed really has nothing else going on. That she lets 12 bags of trash pile up and needs time to wander around Target peacefully. All right, your mom's emotional support carrot said, Jovan, you are an unhinged, lying predator who seeks attention no matter what the cost. Go fuck yourself, you disgusting twat. Couldn't have said it better myself. Hectic Llama said, good comment on the hijab shopping live. A dynamic where one partner is expected to change everything and the other isn't is really unhealthy. Not that it's a real relationship anyway, but and Foodie got a comment that said, not trying to be offensive at all, but it seems like you've changed a lot about yourself to be accommodating to Salah's culture. Has he done the same? Because from the outside, it looks kind of one-sided. Foodie said, yep, he married a woman who traditionally he should not, according to my past. I don't know. Imagine just being in a healthy relationship where you're not trying to change each other. And you don't have to change anything about yourself because the person loves you just as you are. They're just so fucking toxic. Whatever Foodie and Salah's arrangement is, it's not healthy. One of them is dying, knocking on death's door. The other one looks like he's getting there. There's cheating, lies, addictions, some type of codependency, whatever the fuck they actually are. There is a codependency now. It's just so unhealthy. It really is. And I'm speaking to somebody who's been in a ton of unhealthy relationships, like a ton of them. So I feel like I could see that from a mile away. I really thought these were pretty. Heidi's Wraps. I like this Twitter account. I like all their jewelry, but they make me so mad because every time I go to look at it because I want to buy it, it's already sold out. So I try not to retweet them often because it hurts my heart that I can't ever get anything that they have for sale. But if you're one of those people who happen to click the link right on time and you're looking for really cute jewelry, Heidi's Wraps is the place to go. And it's affordable too. Like all of her jewelry is affordable. And I love that because I feel like other places, that star would be like $300, $200, but it's affordable. It's affordable. You just can't ever get it because it's always sold out. Anyways, congrats to them because that just means their business is going really well. Here is my cute dog who's always judging me. I was watching the Thorpes and literally she was giving me the side eye the whole fucking time. Like, why are you making me listen to this, Mom? But I don't know. I'm so far down the rabbit hole. There's just no turning back now. Anyways, this is what my dog does when I talk about Foodie too. She literally side eyes me like, why the F do you do this to me? Haven't I been good to you, Mom? And her little shirt is so effing cute. It has a peace sign on it. Her little hippie shirt. All right, I'm sorry. Now I could look at the chat. Riley, I just can't imagine listening to a man that doesn't eat vegetables, can't even clean, has no job, and cheats. Couldn't be me. The vid stole my people avoidance from me by shutting down stores that were 24 hours. No, but we have a 24-hour McDonald's. Eat your vegetables or get the F out of my house. Scatman Poo has considerable mental limitations. Seems like it. This is the call. Well, not the call. I keep calling it the call. It's not the call. It's Yaba talking about a phone call, just to be very clear. And she called his wife because Yo Mama was making a really it's a horrible situation content. I mean, a child essay that happened in Yaba's family. Your mama was talking about it every single day, laughing about it, and everything he said, Foodie Beauty was repeating. So not only was it being done on your mama's channel, Foodie was then taking it to her channel. And a child being sexually assaulted is not funny. It's not content. Anyways, so anybody who's mad about Yaba calling Jovan's wife, I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. But I'm going to make this bigger, and I am going to shut the F up because I'm really scared that it's going to be one of those clips where you guys can't really hear. So I'm also going to mute me. Here you go.
Sam says, thank God for Snifford crybabying about Jovan talking about that shit, or we would not have known. Jovan, you can thank Snifford for what happened to you. Okay, so all of this happened by chance, right? And so once I found out that he was over there using that shit for content, I told that motherfucker, I was like, I'm gonna call your wife. Like, I don't know why you thought that I was fucking just blowing smoke when I said that. And then the more content I watched and the more he talked about that fucking shit that happened to my family, well, the hotter I got. So what day was it? I'll tell you. I'll tell you so we can keep a timeline. And all this shit just happened to happen at the same time. Let's see here. It was Monday. So Monday's when I had the conversation with his wife. Hey, I'm Cat Lady. Thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. You like the new song, Mango? Thank you. So anyways, I just picked up the phone and called his wife. I found her number. Honestly, I found her number through her work website. And so I called her up and she was like, hello. I was like, hello, are you Javon's wife? And she was like, who is this? I was like, well, I'm somebody from YouTube. Are you aware of the content that your husband does on YouTube? And she goes, no, I'm not. I don't watch his stuff. So basically, I just broke it down to her, told her everything that.
Can I pause for a minute? Didn't Jovan tell the internet that his wife only speaks Spanish, that he met her in a bar in Mexico? I remember people asking him too, like, how does that work if she only speaks Spanish and you only speak English? He's like, you don't gotta speak English, it just works. How is she speaking to Yaba if she only speaks Spanish?
Thing that was happening. And I even told her, I said, look, dude, I don't care if your husband talks about me, but what he doesn't need to talk about is the tragedy that happened in my family, right? Like she couldn't believe it. The first time she hung up the phone and I was like, okay. And then she called me back. She was like, well, who are you again? And so I told her and she said, so what happened? And so I broke it down to her and I said, look, you ain't got to take my word.
Wouldn't it give the impression, I'm sorry, wouldn't it give the impression that his wife knew about his content? Because who is he talking to in the garage when he's always looking off to the right like he's talking to someone? When he throws up his hands, he's like, can you believe this stuff? So he's literally just talking to the bike sitting on the garage wall. Like his wife doesn't even know about this shit?
Word for it. I said, I'll send you everything you need. So she said, okay, send it to me. And that's what I did. I texted her all the videos, all the clips or whatever, because she told me, she said, I don't watch his content. I don't know what he talks about on his channel. So that right there told me everything I need to know, right? And so it just happened to happen like the next day, Garlic Bread drops his first video, right? If you go back and you watch Jovan's first stream after that phone call, you could tell that he was off. And you know what was so funny? He wouldn't even mention my name. And he started to take down some of the videos where he had talked about that shit in it. And you could just tell like he had a talking to. And then like the next day was when Garlic Bread started putting out those videos. So I just forwarded those over to his wife or whatever. So she could see all the fuck shit that was going on his channel. And so all of this copyright bullshit that he's trying to claim, saying that people took him down, that's all bullshit. That's all lies. Because here's the fact of the matter, is that he's got himself a good woman. She is the man of the house. He doesn't work. He's unemployed. That's why he was so quick to take his channel down, because he got told by his wife to take that shit down. Mm-hmm.
That poor woman. I feel so bad for her. I remember Jovan's mom telling somebody that, like, everybody wants him off the internet. All he does is play his video games. He doesn't help with the kids. I think he even got kicked out of his parents at one point because all he was doing was playing video games. So she has to work to support him. She has to take care of the kids. What exactly does he do?
She shit herself. Hey, girl, not your dear good friend Jovan's wife. Yeah, for real. I got her phone number stored in my phone under Jovan's wife. Listen, you can say whatever the fuck you want to about me. You can say whatever the fuck you want to about Sam, but there is a line. Why in the fuck are you using what happened to me and what happened to my family as content on your channel? Not just one time. This dude, I had no idea. I had no idea how deep in this shit that he was, where he was using that shit almost daily as a gotcha to talk shit about me. Yeah, she pulled the plug. She pulled the router.
Good.
And all that shit just happened to happen. Like, that's what I'm saying. I contact her. Gorlick Bread drops his first video, then the second video, then the third video. And then Jovan is talking about he got copyright strikes. No, he had to pull that down. It was either you pull your content off of the internet, or probably you're going to have to fucking find a new wife, is how I'd imagine it went down. That's right. Hey, Solus. The thumbnail is hilarious. Look forward to every morning with you. Yeah.
Again, there's so many people mad that Yaba called his wife. I should have called his wife a long time ago. And if he comes back and starts lying about Breezy committing hate crimes and Breezy beating up and punching old people wherever she goes and Breezy leaving her child home alone to drink, Jovan, I swear if you come back, I'll call her and let her know. I swear I will. Remember how I reached out to you and I told you my daughter was going through medical problems? I'm like, can you just stop with talking about her for a while? You wouldn't even stop. And then you invited a sober person to the yard house to drink because your brother's a manager there or something and he could get free drinks at the Long Beach Lake. Okay. You're so disgusting. You pathetic little man. I should have called your wife a long time ago. And if you come back and start on me again, I'll call her too. I will.
Yaba in the support group. Love y'all. Jovan is trash. Agreed, Solus. Thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. Mm-hmm. You thought what was Gorlick Bread? The reason that he made his channel private? Well, that's the thing. I was like, the thing about Jovan, he's a narcissist, okay? He would have stayed here and tried to slime his way out of that shit with the animal abuse, with the cat abuse, with everything that he's been exposed for recently. He wouldn't have left the internet. He would have kept doing what he was doing, and there would have still been people over there supporting that bullshit, and he knows that. He didn't walk away because he got exposed.
Pew pew, he lies about my daughter again. You better believe I'm calling his wife. I will. You don't get to play with other people's kids while trying to protect your own. Like, fuck you. Fuck that man. He's disgusting. He hasn't cared about anybody else. Anybody else. If he comes back and starts lying about me drinking and leaving my daughter home alone again, I will call his fucking wife. I will.
From shit. His wife pulled the
I don't
fucking
care.
plug on him, as she should, out there embarrassing her while she's at work making money so that bum bitch can stay at home and play on the internet. He's done convinced her that he's some comedian and soon to be a YouTube superstar. And I'm sure he used all that Keemstar shit to even make it seem like more. Just give it time. Just give it time. It's about to happen, babe. You know, I don't need to go get a job right now. Just let me keep doing my YouTube. These bigger people, they got millions of subscribers and they want me to be employed by them. Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. Like he was on thousands of Lol Cow Live, Lol Cow Queens, Lol Cow, all the Lol Cows you could be on. He was calling in and going on there right after he did his stream calling them all pedophiles. He was probably promising his wife, well, I'm not working right now, but one day I'm going to be making $15K a month.
Full throttle. Thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. When it comes to that shit, I don't. There are so many other things that you can use to talk about me on the internet that you don't have to resort to talking about anything that revolves around that. That's wild. That's wild. For that long, especially, That shit came out what? July 2024. We are setting in March 2025, and he's still making content out of it? No, no, sir. No, I don't think so. The wife was such a sister for saying fuck that. Yeah, KK. She listen.
You know what?
His
I won't call her. She sounds like she's got her hands full with him as it is. Like she's literally raising kids and a bum. But I'll be damn tempted. I'll tell you that much. So I'll make it clear I will not call her because she's got her hands full. But Jovan, don't come back lying about me. I hope you get help for your cocaine addiction. You're making really bad choices.
his wife was very nice. She was very polite. She listened to me and she took action. And you know what? I respect the fuck out of that. Because if that was my wife and my husband while I was at work every day talking about shit like that, fuck. That's crazy. Anyway, so there's that. Y'all can sit on that one and think about it. It is
Well, the thing about me, I know people like think I'm the most evil person on the world. I have very strong feelings, but I think things through, right? So in the moment, I'm like, yeah, you know, fuck his family. He hasn't thought about mine. But like, she literally has her hands full. She's got a bunch of small kids and a guy doing cocaine in the garage. Like, that's not cool to do, right?
unreal for sure. Hey, Miss Ann, good to see you. Katie, Miss Ann, you see I'm finally out of jail? I seen I got a few DMs to respond to. I will. He's a loser. That's right. That DG, I don't even know if Keemstar care for real. He's doing his own thing. Ghastly, I agree. But you know what? That's the thing. Like, women are loyal. They are loyal to a fault. You know, I've been guilty of that. I've been that loyal, stupid bitch before, you know, especially when you have a family. Guppy, fuck around and find out 2025. Thank you so much for the
Pew Pew, thank you for sharing this clip, by the way. I forgot that we were reviewing your clip. Thank you.
support, hun. So there's that. And with that being said, we're going to move on. Where do I want to start? I think I want to start with Chantel's video from this morning.
So that's pretty
from
much
last-
what happened. He's a bum. We all knew that. He's a liar. I hope he doesn't come back. I feel very bad for his wife and for his poor mother. They really sound like they have their hands full with him. Jovan, get a job. Get a job. Support your kids. Be something they could be proud of. Isn't that what you and Foodie Beauty always say to me? Tweety said, "Am I upset Yaba called Slow Mama's wife to inform her he was mentioning the abuse of a 4-year-old child as a gotcha every single live? More than once, over and over again, to the point he became unwatchable, as I didn't want to be reminded of that horror daily? Nope." Satan said, "You're not Kevin Hart." Replying to Yo Mama's, "I was a comedian 10 years ago practicing stage material in my Facebook lives every day." Oh my gosh, everybody watching knew I was joking, but in Girl World, if they don't like you, they will take shit out of context and use it. I guess Girl World going after Kevin Hart for his past gay jokes. I never watched them. Satan said, "You're not Kevin Hart. You're just another delusional ass clown on the internet. You and Cyrax are damn near twins. Both ugly, both pathetic, and both completely out of touch with reality." They're literally the same size. They are. I will never not see Cyrax now. Foodie did a whole ass novel defending this guy. So she said, "Okay, so I'm going to give my honest opinion on the whole Yo Mama thing. First, I always appreciated him calling out the hypocrisy of Girl World. I agree with him on a lot of his views on this matter. I don't believe he deserved to lose his channel, especially when his content is at least creative. He is funny and less vile than most other reactors in Girl World. I am not simping, and we are not friends or anything, but this is just my opinion. If his channel is gone, so should some others on this platform, 100%. Do you want all of our partners to pull our router? Like, what are you hoping happens here?" What happened with Tweety? What do you mean? People have made the argument that this happened so long ago that it should not matter anymore. but I didn't realize there was a statute of limitations on animal abuse. Foodie flip-flops so damn much. She really does. Okay, I got distracted. I'm not simping and we're not friends or anything. This is just my opinion. If his channel is gone, so should some others on this platform. Am I on mute? No. Okay, thank God. Apparently, Scabba admitted to calling his wife. Imagine being that loser who calls someone's family because they have such thin skin that they can dish it but can't take some criticism handed back to them. And she thinks this is a win. You look hella pathetic. I'm pretty sure the only person who looks pathetic is Yo Mama because he doesn't have a job and lost his only source of income, which was YouTube, because his wife made him leave the internet. Anyways, as if his wife doesn't watch his channel. She doesn't. Does your family know you have a channel bullying other fat women every morning? Anyway, as for the whole animal abuse allegations, I believe he was just making edgelord, tasteless jokes and never actually hurt an animal. I don't believe that because he's admitted himself that he doesn't care for animals. He doesn't like them. I think he would hurt an animal. I think he would. And if it was a joke, it still wasn't funny. I don't find animal abuse funny. Does anybody else? So he was making an edgelord, tasteless joke. And he never actually hurt an animal. I also don't care if you hate me for saying that, whatever. I really don't. That's my belief. I think Girl World reactors felt threatened by him calling their shit out and started a campaign of digging in his past to try and cancel him over some things and would cause outrage just like they do with me all day, every day. So he's allowed to talk about stuff that I did in my 20s, lie about it though. Spin it as a hate crime, elder abuse, XYZ. Meanwhile, I'm about to be 42 on Thursday. So he can talk about things from my 20s, but nobody can bring up his animal abuse. I'm sorry. That's really stupid. We felt threatened, apparently. Do you feel threatened by a 4'11" small little tiny man? I know I don't. I could just literally stomp on them. Like my knee is probably taller, like my whole leg is probably taller than him. Okay, so I thought it was hypocritical for calling out the lol cow universe, but then taking money from them. But I don't think he should lose his channel. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not watching anything from Girl World anymore. Okay. And quite frankly, she will ignore all live comments regarding the shithole Girl World universe, and she will continue to work on herself. Okay, well, good luck to you. I mean, you've been working on yourself for as long as I've been watching you, and you're about to die. I feel like you're running out of time. Tracy said, and there you go. Of course, she defended him. Why? Because she too is an animal abusing, neglectful, pet owning piece of shit. You also said horrific things about animals, such as bag or box, when referring to BBJ. And there was also a wood chipper comment, amongst others, so yes, you would support him. I kind of want to see what people are saying about this long-ass community post. So let me look in the comments. I also need to sip some water. For some reason, I'm like, my voice is trying to leave. So hold on one second, you guys. I'm only 5'3", but I'm pretty sure I could take him. Well, you're taller than Yo Mama. You are. Donna said, shut the fuck up, animal abuser. From the heart. Tired AF said, this bitch. And it says, oh, fuck off. Salt and Sass said, except he didn't lose his channel, he deactivated it. And said, just animal abusers sticking together. Cheesepool said, I hope he stays gone, even if just so that she doesn't have him in her corner anymore. And so she can't hide her behind her, I don't watch reaction channels, I watch Yo Mama excuse anymore. She'll have to make do with only Hecate now, or Hecate, however the fuck you say it. Yo Mama and Hecate have been going at it. That's been really interesting. I didn't ever think I would see that day, but she's calling him out, so there's that. Tia said, color me surprised. This person said, this fucking bitch right now. Pretty much. So she's fine with him killing a cat and laughing about dogs being hurt. Fuck that stupid ass bitch, Christina said. This person said, weird that every man that associates with Chantel eventually will hit rock bottom. Oh, that's true. Okay, someone said he deleted his channel, but let's discuss this live, shall we? She said that is speculation, but even if he did, he probably did it because the hate brigade was incessantly striking his channel, but who knows? Do we even know how old those strikes were that he was showing in that screenshot? They could have been from a while ago. How did he go live if he had 3 or didn't he at first say he got like 7 strikes? How did he go live to announce his departure if he was sitting on all those strikes? I think he showed an old screenshot. I don't know. I could be wrong. Unless, Tasha, were you striking him? What's your theory on that? Panda only watched Gigi. I don't watch Belinda even, and Yaba got mad at me for watching AK. Oh no. Are we fighting, you guys? I think I have come to terms with the fact that we all don't like the same people, right? And like definitely there's people out there who don't like me that you guys are in their chat. But if you went to places where nobody, like everybody liked me, you wouldn't have many places to go. So let's just come to terms with the fact that we're all going to be in other people's chats, and it might not mean that we stand that person or we want to lick their fupa. It might just be fun to hang out sometimes. I don't know what to say. I'm not a fan of Gigi, but I don't really care who hangs out there, I guess. I don't. Julie said, looking for serious relationship leads to marriage. Oh, this is Salah's profile. Hold on. Okay, we might have to go on a field trip. And I think I'm probably going to have to mute out this song. But hold on. Or was his Facebook or dating profile? Hold on. Oh, wait, I just subscribed. Okay, well, hold on, you guys. It says like he's a gentle businessman or something. I don't. Oh, it's his Tinder dating profile. All right. I'll just mute out the song.
You ready? Yeah. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? That's your girl? Golly. Okay, I see you. But I just want to know one thing. You ready? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? That's your girl? All right, let me go back to Twitter. What did he say he was? A gentle businessman. What the fuck does that even mean? I like Tasha and Capone. People I mod for may not like that. I like them too. Capone and I have had our little tiffs, but what I've come to realize about Capone is they seriously just like to hang out everywhere, and they like just talking with people, and I think that they just want friends. I don't know. I used to be one of those people where I'm like, oh, I see you in so-and-so's chat, like a long time ago, right? Like a long time ago. And I used to really take it to heart. Like, how could you say that you like me when you're in somebody's chat saying that where they're saying I committed a hate crime, or I'm leaving my daughter alone, or making fun of what I say about my daughter. But then I realized that it's all a bunch of people just talking shit who don't really know me, and I don't really care. I don't really care. Like, my real life is so good. I have a family who loves me. I have a beautiful, amazing daughter who's the most important thing in my life. I have a supportive boyfriend who adores me. Like, nothing that any of these people say actually really affects me. So who cares where people hang out, right? Who cares? There's a few things, like there's a few places I'll draw the line, like if you are simping for a pedophile, things like that. But I don't know. It's YouTube. It used to be fun and everybody just hung out everywhere, right? I think it's been like all of it's being taken way too seriously, and it's become such a serious level that's not fun anymore. Anyways, oh, he's a hard worker and gentle businessman. He has his own house and his own car. Are you serious right now? Please tell me in the comments. I think I retweeted the house that he supposedly said that he owned. Oh, he also says he respects all religion, yet wants to defile Christian women and their crosses and Bibles. He should say he fetishizes religions. Top Mombi said, what a knob.
Is this real? Yes, it's very, very real. So is this a recent Tinder account or an old one? It's still an active one. So it's the one he had when he met Foodie, and I know it's still active. So what are the odds he's still using it? I retweeted this just because this is how Foodie sits in the car. How is she steering that? How is she moving that wheel if it's stuck in her fupa folds? That doesn't seem safe. Someone said that they asked their dad, this can't be safe, right? And they said, definitely not. She has no control over maneuvering. It's literally going to get lodged in there. She's not going to be able to turn, and she's going to take somebody out. I just know it. I don't know. Something bad's going to happen. Eric, he had an old Honda Accord when she arrived. Not safe, John said. It must hurt digging into her stomach. I would think so, Carrie. Hey, Chief, my wife got rid of my Tinder before we even married. Gunther took the wheel. Christy. Oh my gosh. Wonder Mom said, is anybody shocked that Foodie Beauty is fine with Yo Stupid kicking a cat? This is after all Foodie. And she was fine spending 24 hours a day in a home with a cat screaming in misery and pain without doing anything about it until she planned to put her down. Yikes. Kelly said, just a reminder, rule number 1 always applies to Foodie Beauty. All right, let's see what this clip is. There's a video of you saying that you wore those to cover your head and chin. Nothing about Salah. Huh.
Your accusation of me wearing this just to cover my head and chin
I know, I want a hijab to cover my head and my chins.
makes zero sense. Do you want to know why?
I'm probably going to start wearing hijabs because they cover you pretty well. Like, I like having my head covered if I don't have my wigs on.
Because before I became Muslim, I did nothing but show my bald head and chin. So if I was so self-conscious about that, like, it doesn't make any sense to you, does it? When you hear yourself talk? I didn't think so.
What a bitch. Oh, God.
I know, I want a hijab to cover my head and my chins.
Oh, the receipts. And it was retweeted 20 times with 106 likes. She's going to be raging later. I don't know. Now I want to go into the comments. So, not the chemo caps. She wasn't such a cunt. She wasn't. Okay, E. Marie said when she hears herself talk, she knows she's a piece of shit. Fat Cow said she's claiming it was a joke. Both times she mentioned it, presumably. This is funny. I can't even. I just had a flashback. Do you guys remember all the trashy reality shows that came out at one time? I remember there was like The Flavor of Love. There was The Shot of Love. Or was it Shot at Love or Shot of Love? I can't remember. With Tila Tequila. Then there was The Rock of Love. And I feel like those were the best shows. I don't know. I miss them. I really do. Acadia Strong said, great clip. Liars forget to remember their lies. What the fuck said, or what the actual fuck said, worthless lying liar who lies. The fucking maniac is insane. She genuinely rewrites history and believes her new version of it. Chinny, you are fucked in the head, dude. Next fucking level fucked. Funkle to the max. They really like the word fuck. It goes really well with their names. Anyways, let's keep going. I love New York. I liked her too. Remember that? Okay, she had her own reality show, and then wasn't she dating brothers? I think their names were like Taylor Made. Whatever happened to them? I don't know. You know what? I can't remember what happened last week, but I remember Taylor Made. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is the house that Salah owned. So I think it was like group house. I don't know. It was some sort of situation where it was a bunch of rooms and they all shared one toilet, whatever you call that. Your mom's emotional support carrot said flashback and reminder of the house Salah told Chantel he owned when they first met. It was a studio flat with a communal toilet. with a communal toilet and shower. Oh my God, I would never shower where a bunch of people. Ew. Think of all the feet that have been in that shower. Oh Lord. And a communal toilet? He catfished the fat fish. Successful business owner, my arse. No, he's a gentle business owner, right? Her suitcase literally took up the whole place. And you know what? I'm not one of those people. I've lived in really small places. I've lived in rehabs. I've lived in sober livings. I've even done hotel living for a while. I lived in big or small places. However, Foodie flexed that this guy had a mansion. Basically, she sold like a castle in the sky. You know, the drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high. Like that's the song I'm picturing in my head. Okay, he lived in a castle in the sky, and she would never have to work a day in her life again. Meanwhile, he owned a keyboard. That's about it. Like a dorm, yes. Foodie got catfished, but Salah got blue whaled. Shoe Girl said there's no way she can buckle her seatbelt. Isn't that also illegal there? I would hope so. I would hope so. Yaba said, you're outraged because I doxed the hell. Okay, this is a whole side thing that's going on right now. Again, I'm not saying it's cool to go IRL. I'm just saying I kind of get why Yaba's doing it. Yaba said, you're outraged because I doxed the hell out of a person who was threatening us, saying they were going to come to my house. Come to find out, they've been criminally charged with harassment twice. You should be thanking me for my service. So what I do know is I got nosy. And I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? I find out that it's this person, Rampage, right? Now, I didn't know who Rampage was until I saw Busy Little B, like, shouting out their videos nonstop while obsessing over me. And it makes sense that this person is like besties with Busy Little B, right? Busy Little B, in case you guys didn't know, fucking obsessed with me. I'm a small little channel with like 11,000 subs. And for whatever reason, she's like a barnacle on me. And she obsesses over my every move. She lies about the dumbest stuff. If I had Carrie's time or Foodie Beauty's time, I could sit there and debunk the shit, but it's just not worth it. Anyways, I knew that this busy person was unhinged, and then I found out that she had been arrested in like 2023 and in 2017 for beating up her husband, assaulting a peace officer, and she's a very violent person. So it makes sense that this psycho is friends with another psycho. But these are the fucking tweets that Rampage was saying. I got cousins on deck. Did you know that Indianapolis is 4 hours away from Indiana? Didn't know. I will be reading Yaba's baby's daddy's death certificate in my next video. I'll be in Indiana for the birth of my niece. So would most of my family. Someone better be ready. Yaba ended up doxing this person. It turns out they've been arrested for harassment. They have harassment charges. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're going IRL. You're calling your mama's wife. You're doxing this person. This person is basically making threats to them. These are threats. Right? If my cousins pop up on your ass, don't cry, sweet tears, bitch. I have family members for weeks, especially cousins. Then they tag Yaba again. You went IRL with yo mama, bitch. Better hope no hell is rained upon you. I'm patient. Anyways, they're fucking insane. They're insane. Misanthrope said they love rewriting history and facts become fiction. The BS, lies, and misinformation being spread currently by degenerate gang is legit insane. Like the outrage of calling the clown by only his first government name. He started using Gorlick's full government name, fucking freaks. Let's see. Blue said, you and your family were threatened and you justifiably did what you did. The pearl clutching is such nonsense. It's the finding out after fucking around. Moon Goddess Tarot said, no, but it's okay because you were threatened. If the shoe were on the other foot, it would be how psycho you are. See, you are the psycho one way or another. They'll always twist this shit. I get why this person was doxxed. I get why it was outed. They have harassment, like criminal harassment charges, because they're insane and threatening Yaba and her family. But it's a lot of people like, oh, Yaba's doing this, but like, look what led to it, right? Not saying any of it's right, but I think a whole lot of people need to log off. So after this stream, I encourage everybody, let's just shut off our laptops and go live life today because it's so fucking beautiful. And life is so short. You blink and it's over. So let's not be on the internet for the rest of today, you guys. Some good music for you. You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. I fucking love that song. REM, Shiny Happy People. It just puts me in such a good mood. Dee Dee's Fault said, I'm so glad Chantel continues to work on herself this much. A handful of rice. Oh God, this made me laugh. I opened my YouTube to find Shanny posting this. Look at it. It does look like Foodie Beauty, right? Shanny said, girl, why are you Molotoving Tesla? Does that not look like Foodie? I think it's smaller, though. Hey, Nick. Hey, old wrinkly wiener. I'm sorry, I saw you earlier. I said hi in my head. Richard, hello. All these people who claim they want to go IRL are going to find out that some people you just don't fucking mess with. You don't. You don't. I think that's all I have right now. And you don't mess with people's kids. You just don't. You don't. You're not going to like the end result. Anyways, I think that's all I have for right now, you guys. If Foodie does anything today, I won't know about it because I am going to stick to my word and I am not going to be on YouTube and part of the bullshit today. I'm going to go live life. I want you guys to do the same. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. I'll see you guys in the morning. If I miss anything today, I'll be up bright and early to recap it. So have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye, everybody.